it a second to find the best deals, and look at that. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7.
Hi guys, welcome back to Trails to Daybreak. We just finished the prologue last episode. I think it only took about 3 or so. Let's go to load game. Yeah, that's the end of the prologue. Okay. On to chapter 1.
Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why SelectQuote makes getting coverage unique. For less than $1 a day. Now get up to $2 million policies with no medical and same-day. Visit SelectQuote.com. You shop, you save. There's a power within each of us.
This is a turning point. All units, assume the dual Lancer formation.
Help you live smarter. And you can unlock it with one simple thing. Better sleep. Something that provides that with the luxury devices. Handcrafted with premium materials in our American. Even
Too easy. I've got you.
This is a download of the free STV app.
Oh, look at that. Guess we lost this one.
All the features. All for free.
Regimental Commander the Eisen Shield, Garrett Riga. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7 split sound? Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruga, Hassan al-Fayed. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues. Very well. 6-4 to us it is. Glory to the Krugas! Glory to Arusa!
That works, I guess. I figured more it was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good. Just lacking that bit of oomph at the end. If you'd seen my attempt to throw you off balance coming, you'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with. Thanks. Think nothing of it. You've got a lot of potential. You just need more practice and to up your stamina. With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of your other little sister from back in the day in no time. You know Sophie? Starting to know about her.
Alright. So much for that joyful, happy warrior camaraderie. Well,
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it.
Donald Trump's statement, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and out for unchecked power. America was born when we wrested freedom from a petty tyrant. Dangerous types of America. We are not accepting the schemes of wannabe dictators.
But how rich is this? After spending most of her seat costs, Trump almost.
Zephy's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
I definitely gotta put on some coffee. Give me a second, guys. Or Mr. Gizmo, I'm just making coffee for Papa. That's all, Mr. Boyce. Did you get a good rest? Excellent.
Just a year staff for franchise 24/7. And you throw some numbers at your own stats. You never feel it. You're a wow. Okay. Listen, she mentioned Trump 43 times. Yeah. She mentioned inflation 0 times. She mentioned economy 1 time. Talked about money twice, prices twice, middle class twice, although those were about her, and financial stuff 3 times. So the entire bulk of her speech was Trump, Trump, Trump. This cannot be a good formula one. Just factually, if you were her campaign manager, would this be the numbers you want that are all you talk about with Trump? Is that some of the winning teams' final pledge to America? That's screwy. No one's talking about the screwy. Because Joe Biden blew it up. Joe Biden couldn't let
Man,
Kamala have
I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on. All I get is doom and gloom. Still, the info here is put together real nice and organized. Even if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
With a resentful old man who now Kamala has a restraining order, not allowed to go in and read this guy. He's within walking distance of this speech. He didn't get a ticket. Ever since he said lock Trump up, they advocated quarantine him after when he was upset that she was on his lawn. So she was on his lawn, get off my lawn. And they never got a laptop for his Zoom. Now, you know what Biden
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Armada in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being. As for Genesis and the GranBlue, still coming up empty. Are they being actively deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Just tell me what you want. Sources there.
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on my dude? That'd probably just cause even more headaches for me. Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time? Wanna not bang my door in, you?
Whoa, you're up already? That's crazy. Good morning, Nick. You better be earning an honest living up there.
Soon she's going to bring the country together and solve problems.
Oh, good news is the cottage or your landlord.
Dana, you've been on the other side of
No
this.
prizes for guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother? Wouldn't it be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day?
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, well, our next is really pretty, too.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
easiest thing to invite him to. You don't get a speaking opportunity, but sir, you get to sit right there and watch. That would have been a nice thing too. Instead, he's on Zoom, moving her own thing. And I also am going to disagree on.
Well, if you say so.
That looks good, but what is it doing? It's reminding you that
You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this.
4 years.
And how do I look?
Says I was headed in the wrong direction, and that they played by the American. So I don't think any of those are that much.
It'll work, I guess. Kinda too dressy for casually walking around town, but then again, going the plain route with you would just make you stick out like a sore thumb. Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good. Come on, that 60-50 loser needs some rest. You're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today. Oh, that sounds delicious. Lead the way.
Well, damn. Those two figured it out quick.
Visitors powerful, I disagree. It reminded me of the Joe Biden speech to the soul of America, where you had those Marines behind it, and it was like blood red, and it was dark. It was like, to me, the same backdrop. But I listened to the speech, and because to me, it's more than, just looking at the woman and what she looks presidential. And nobody gives a damn as to whether she looks presidential. It's what she's going to do for them. Number one is she was the economy. She's responsible for it. She broke the time working on the American Rescue Plan, Inflation Reduction Plan, and the other is immigration. She lied last night. I mean, I had to read the transcript again. When I am president, we will quickly remove those who came here unlawfully. Say what? You don't want to allow for them.
I'll mention, yeah. Cool.
You said that Donald Trump was responsible for the bill not passing, which allowed 7,500 in a day. I mean, they think we're stupid. And this is going to prosecute the cartels. I'm sorry, I'm a broken record. I am sick and tired of this. You're a prosecutor. Get your butt to the border and prosecute if you're so good at it. And she says, we want to give border control the support that they need. She colonized the KKK. She was a liar. She can't deliver. She caused the problem, and only he can fix it. Not even her pretty hair could save that, Jesse. She did it again. Kamala functioning at a turkey to enter and face the president.
I missed a gizmo. I like her. She's really smart, Agnes.
Is only able to provide this world-class, life-changing medical care because of the generous gifts of people just like you.
Because of you, I can ride my bike. I can play basketball.
Because of people like you, I can
Getting ready for a hard day's work?
I just want.
Will you send your love to the rescue today?
Speaking of coffee.
right now.
Then that's
all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner. I mean that for you too, Anya. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you. Wouldn't want it to get cold now, would you?
Only replace onto the ground. With the roof box part, it's more pliable, flexible. I've seen some treatments on some houses that we've inspected that had 2 or 3 years of life remaining. Came back only 5 or 6 years. They actually finished like they should have. This first installed in my work for it. It does work. My doctor's office with the filing system from the 80s has my social. Think of all the places that can expose your info. LifeLock monitors millions of data points for identity theft. If there's a problem, you fix it. Guaranteed.
For gentle, dependable constipation, try SaGa. It works differently from other laxatives because it's made from the Senna plant, a natural vegetable laxative. Gentle, dependable SaGa. Also available in delicious gummies.
And speaking of, shall we?
We shall. And let the workday begin.
Michigan asking Harris how she will handle inflation and sky-high prices. And you can probably guess what she answered. The average person can't afford groceries or the rent. And recent polls in Michigan show that Michigan voters believe that Congress could do a better job of handling the economy and bringing jobs back. What do you say to that?
Well, let's start with this. I come from the middle class. My mother worked very hard. She, by the time she was able to save up for this job.
It's no wonder why Democrats are alarmed Harris's economic message isn't breaking through. And this pro-Trump super PAC ad isn't letting Kamala get away with her role in the disastrous Biden administration. Real income, when you account for inflation, is actually down since you took office. Blame the Biden administration for being slow to evacuate.
There is not a thing that comes to mind.
All right, I'll start with you, Jesse. The thing is that it's no surprise given that the economy is the number one issue. The Kamala was going to be asked a question, and she still hasn't come up with an answer that, and these are local stations now that are asking her these questions, as to what she's going to do to make the economy better. And if she starts with, I come from a middle-class family, then I'm going to blow my brains out. Yeah, she's like a sales clerk that just learned how to sell, and they go out on the road, they say the same thing they taught them in the class. Remember when I read books, Get It Together, How I Saved the World, and I would just squeeze the book title into every single end? You know what they asked? I would just mention the title of the book. That's what she's doing here. But she's not selling the book, she's selling herself. So she thinks when she says she's middle class, that means she's empathetic with their plight. But she never follows up and says, well, no, I understand the struggle, I understand the pain, the pressure, the shame of not being able to afford this, that, and the other. She never does that. She just checks the box, I mention my biography, and then she moves on. And that's where the disconnect with the people is, because she doesn't have the human touch. Because we don't even really know how middle class she was. She had third parents PhD, Berkeley, she went to Canada for a good amount of time. The real issue about maybe why she couldn't afford so much was because her dad left. Her dad left her life. You know, she talked about that, like Barack Obama did, and how that kind of created their character. That would be interesting. Now we get to know Kamala Harris. And when she said, the biggest mistake of my life was, with children, because it's hard to raise children sometimes. She comes from a blended family. She doesn't have her own children. She married Doug, and then she was the stepmom to his children. That's interesting. That's something that you can empathize with her about. Say, oh, wow, tell me a little bit more about that. But she never does that because she's an AI politician. Harold, 61% of the voters say that the economy is headed in the wrong direction. Why do more people trust Donald Trump than Kamala Harris?
So if you're in the Harris campaign, I know the answer to that. If you know that, I see people like some of his ideas, actually. So, but if you're in the Harris campaign, you got to address it. I think when some of the criticism is leveled, we find ourselves here at the last part of the campaign, and you don't have a more concise answer to address this and that. I mean, I remember when Bill Clinton was running, and people were talking about his personal life. He said the Republicans are more worried about my past than they are about your future. Why I'd say they're worried more about my family than they are yours. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Those are the things I think the campaign during these last several days, particularly in those 3 blue wall states. Maybe not one yesterday on Fox News talking about this issue. The electorate, 53% of the electorate this go round will be women. She has an advantage with that. President Trump has an advantage with men. How do you not target if you're in those states? You got to have messages. You got to have a narrative that is appealing to those voters here at these last 6 days of the campaign.
How is it that she's literally incapable of recognizing how cool she is?
Well, I feel like she's kind of the opposite of Bill Clinton, right? Who did say, I can feel your pain.
Yeah.
And she kept saying, I grew up in a middle class family. It's like, hey, we got that. But also, you're doing a speech in front of the White House, and everybody is reminded, you've been there for 3.5 years. Did you think about the middle class families at all during this period? And then she says that I will spend more money to raise the cost of housing. I will give small business tax credits and to grocery store price controls. That's not an economic message, and every single one of those things is very unpopular. President Trump doesn't pretend that he grew up, poor. But he can connect with the working class, and that's why he's pulling those voters. But it's not just that; it's that we recognize that the voters are trying to say something for a couple of decades, maybe, and he recognized it and capitalized on it, and he has pulled away a lot of the Democrats' base. And I see that.
Thomas, I really believe that when it comes to the money in your wallet, you cannot gaslight Americans. I don't care how
I did for 30 years of my life. Listen, one of the things that bothers me, I keep hearing, is that how she has an advantage of women. And I think at some point, and I'm not afraid to do this, and I'll just say it. Women love to smile. One thing I've learned in my observation of women in my 50 years on this planet, I'm not unafraid. Jesse's got the book. We're good. They will tell you, how you doing, girl? You look good. Your hair looks so cute. And they will not focus on your behind after that. And that's what's happening in the country right now. Women are saying, oh, yeah, you got to look at it because they want to blame anything on men. But I'm just telling you. Harold Smiles, true, that's the military, can't say it. Listen, I'm taking this sword to the team. Stay out of it, guys. Your safety is important. Closing argument is as bad as any argument. And the fact that she says, let's start with this, that's what upsets me. Not that I was born in a middle class family. It's let's start with this. And then I was born here, and then we're waiting for it to start. And it never starts. She just says stuff. And I'm Harold, again, eloquent speaker. You can talk. Slit for oil can. It has to go. I just want you to know what you want. What you hear her speak. You're looking at the TV like Coach, all right, Tony, bring it. What? You don't know me? That's why you're watching on me, girl. I hate doing this to you, but I have to get the hit on me for just a moment. I'm going to tell you why this man's great. He's going to raise tariffs. He's going to raise taxes. He's going to make it harder. But to your point, I agree. I wish there was more from both of them, and certainly from my candidate. But she still may win this thing. I think she is. Sure. You do? Yeah, you also think she's going to win. So,
I had dollars in something new ad tells women to lie to their husbands. There you have it.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
World leaders. But I've always felt most comfortable out here.
I hope to see you again.
Made me who I am. I'm right at home, out here on the west. And I'm in my lane, on the shoulder of the interstate. Because this is where I come from. I've been showing up here for nearly 200 years. I can't wait to see what's next.
Talk to the future.
Nothing runs up. Power outages can be unpredictable, inconvenient, and disruptive to your life, posing a real threat to your family's comfort and safety. When the power goes out, you have no lights, no refrigeration, no heating or air conditioning. The worst of all the air system power outages. Number one thing prepared for is sustained power outages. Are you prepared? You can be with a Generac home standby generator. When a power outage occurs, your Generac home standby generator automatically powers up using your home's existing natural gas or propane, so your life goes on without disruption. You and your family are comfortable, safe, and secure. Stay tuned to get over a $500 value free on the most popular home standby generator in the world. With the Generac, we don't have to worry about whether we lose power. If the utility company does not come through, our Generac does. Having to do that takes some anxiety.
After a hurricane happens, you just want to be prepared for anything.
Generac generators are designed, engineered, and built in the USA. 8 out of 10 home generators are Generac and have thousands of satisfied customers. How many times have you heard people say, I never want to go through that again? Well, the next time you go through it, don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator. Call or go online now to request your free quote with one of Generac's nationwide dealers. Special financing and low monthly payment options are available. And if you call now, you will also receive a free 5-year warranty valued at over $500. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation to buy. Call or go online now so the next time there's a power outage, your home powers up. Power your life with Generac. Call or go online to request your free quote today. Okay, guys, instead of getting weather, I saved a few bucks and got some cheap foreign made formats. But they really stink. So put these on.
Really, Gary?
I'm thirsty.
Don't settle for cheap, stinky formats. At WeatherTech, we make our floor liners and cargo liners here in America out of pure, non-toxic American materials.
Dad, next time you weather,
You don't stink. Find out everything we have at LWOTC.com.
Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere before trying this trick. It's called Friday Plans, and it's the only way to get 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra or 20 milligram generic Cialis delivered for just $7. Let me show you. First, scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com. Then, you select if you need generic Viagra or Cialis. The quantity you need, I'll pick 9, and the dosage. I'll pick 100 milligram, thank you very much. And then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deals, and boom. Look at that. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7. 9 tablets of 20 milligram Cialis are the same price. The prescription and shipping are free. Scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com and see for yourself.
So, is this how you win over undecided female or male voters? Hollywood superstar Julia Walker was narrating a new Kamala Harris ad, encouraging women to deceive their husbands and cancel out their contraception. And don't let her know.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey. Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth. I got text from people who were offended by all of this, so I will say, just to think about the last block. In 2016, there was all this talk about men who told their wives, yeah, I'm voting for Hillary, but didn't.
First of all, this is what happens when the unaffected decide to be clever. The idea that the average marriage consists of a woman and man who keep secrets from each other the men are angry and the women are trapped. That's not how it works. See, men like to solve problems. I'm grouping out like the group, but in general, men want to solve problems. And when they're in a relationship with a woman, she uses her good communication with the problem. The man is the provider who solves them. So if the household is having trouble, he's aware and she's aware because they're a family. So when it comes to voting, they usually vote what's best for that household, not because who wants to or not. So it's the embankment on the family values. It's not uncommon for this. But the reason why men are outspoken and not liking this administration is because he can't solve the financial problems. When a man cannot solve problems in his household, he fails his wife, he fails his children, he fails his community. The man fails that. You can't solve it, and that's how the American people feel. That's how men feel in this country. When you were working, now your wife's got to work an extra 20 hours a week to cover grocery bills, so there's less time spent with the kids. It's a family feeling that it's just not these fake relationships where the wife is voting for you, the prize to her husband. Who would want to be in a relationship like that where you cannot, it's pathetic.
Because female voters are not a problem, male voters are a problem, and this is makes people mad. It makes me very mad, especially Julia. She did the movie Sleeping with the Enemy, where she puts a woman who drowns, she fakes her drowning to get away from her husband who battered her. And now she's like saying, oh, you women out there who are freeing your husband, it's okay. I mean, the whole thing is bizarre, and it points to what they believe is in the next
Switching to maintenance
in
mode.
marriages where the husband supports Trump. I mean, it's nonsense, and I just... Harold, tell me on his ad.
I think it's the past. I get with you guys here. I think if you have the kind of support amongst women that Cody suggests, this is one way to try to underscore that too. I've run into a lot of guys, a lot of dads who have told me, friends of mine whose daughters are voting, they just said, you know what, I didn't
New
tell my
sharp
daughter
skill
to
added.
they voted for my
Single element slot
for Trump, and I've got to vote for him, and I've got to vote for Harris this time. So I get that. And finally, I think the ad tries to get a little bit at whether you like this or not. There's other people who are voting for Kamala Harris who believe that the next 4 years, do they want a test for any presidential candidate? Do you want that person's face and voice and words in your living room and your bedroom and wherever you watch TV? I think voters are making a decision. That man is trying to get out of the bed about whether or not you want Donald Trump, or if you know Donald Trump, or you want Kamala Harris. If you may disagree, everybody has a right to walk away from any promotions if it's good or bad. But I like what they
New
did.
sharp skill added.
I don't know, I disagree with the team. It's international. I didn't. I've never seen that after this time.
New sharp skill added. Single element slot access.
That I'll take it and I'm going to say, first of all, Harold, I don't believe you know any
New
white
sharp
news
skill
for Harris.
added.
I don't believe that. I know you. Oh, I know a lot of people who think that. I don't believe these big stories that you're saying on television about these guys. They say that they voted for Trump and how that voted for Harris because of their daughters. That is such a lie. Why am I not your friends and none of your friends strike me that way? And if I found out Emma was going into the voting booth and was calling the lever for Harris, that's the same thing as having your dad. That to me, let him finish. The sanctity of our marriage. Yes. What else is she keeping from me? Exactly. What else is she lying about? Why would she lie to you? Then I'm going to say, why would she do that? And then vote Harris. Why would she say she was voting Trump and then voting Harris? And I called her, and then she said, I lied to you for the last 4 years. It's over. And that would be the We moved so far away from the Constitution that, in many ways, we don't even recognize it.
In Hillsdale College's most popular online course, Constitution 101, distinguished politics professors teach you the meaning and history of the Constitution, how it's been undermined, and what it will take to restore it. Absolutely free at learnfromhillsdale.org. Learning the principles of American Discovered the founders established the freest and most prosperous nation in history. See the ways we have the Constitution and how we face a new crisis posed by the rise of the bureaucratic state.
We think that we're becoming more advanced by abandoning the Constitution and adopting something like an administrative state. But the administrative state intrudes upon even the minutest aspects of people's lives.
Switching to maintenance mode.
But its principles are just as important today as when first written. To understand why we must fight to repass it for future generations.
Almost everybody in America, even people with very different perspectives, senses there's something deeply wrong with our political life. The recovery of the earlier constitutional understanding, I believe, is useful to help guide us, but at the very least, we have to understand it.
This exceptional content is available
New
to
shop
you.
skill added.
Signing up is easy and free. Go to learnfromhillsdale.org today. When you
New
sign
shop
up,
skill
you'll
added.
enjoy 12 easy to follow lessons and be able to separate truth from fiction regarding the Constitution. Join more than 1 million Americans who take the Constitution as their own. Enjoy one of the many other course opportunities by signing up for first today.
You know, this course really does help you understand our protections and what this country is founded on.
I was really humbled by how much of history
Excellent.
everyone needs to take this course.
To start your journey of discovering the Constitution free of charge, go to learnfromhillsdale.org today.
We're going to available coverage
Just
and
what
analysis as
exactly
the wits
is
unfold.
this place?
Democracy 24 on Fox News.
Never seen a public bath before?
It's important that we're local.
If you're working in the same place, that very much makes it a local feel.
Because we're able to make meaningful connections with people right here in our community.
It's a joke, but every time I walk in State Square, I come to a corner.
How I was brought up.
When it comes to drugs, how much freedom is too much for kids? Drugs are out there. Will my teen feel free to say no around other kids? I didn't live drug-free when I was younger. Can I admit that to my kids? Drugs are illegal, but how can I feel free to talk about it with my kids?
Questions about drugs and kids? Call or chat to get real-time support.
Every penny I was making was spent. When I found out about what I was doing, I was sitting inside on the phone, talking to someone saying, I'm pretty busy. I'm not too bad. I might as well quit.
Church.
Some people just can't play nice. The shocking scene during Game of the World Series, the Phil Yankee fans last night, straight up smashing the ball right on the bounce off of the Mookie Betts glove after the made a great catch on the fence. Those two New York fans got booted from the game.
Why not
They
take some
just
photos
nice.
with you?
Should have been. We'll see what happens in that game. They should go. Should they've been booted?
Stop thinking that they're part of the game, that they have a role in the game, that they need to stop for anything else. The players get paid millions. Let them go out of here fighting for the ball. You don't need the ball. I know. It's just a smash and grab. You see it all the time. It's just and if you're a real Yankee fan, you know that. And you'll never have to fight under your feet as well.
He came from your thoughts. As one of the most prolific non-New York fans, this was a buggy. And let's not forget the fact that they were holding him up off the ground. Yeah, they could have injured him. Right. So they should have banned him. They should have banned him. This wasn't the game. I don't know us for home run and the Orioles for home run. This was a straight buggy. So they should be banned for life. Never allowed back. Matter of fact, they had the entire side of that. Oh, guess what, JV fans? I love this. Take this up. Last night was the first time in the
Hey, why not take some photos with you?
The Dodgers took my kid on, never been before. This is so great.
All it
take it one time like we gotta get my four bounce to judge. He still can't get a hit. I know I'm
See you
right.
again. Say, why not take some flowers with me? Hope I see you again.
The board isn't just broken, it's shattered. Intentional trafficking, and the cost isn't just in dollars. In order to be underneath the whole it's in lives.
Anybody who is here illegally knows they will be protected. Where was my son's sanctuary?
Sanctuary America. A RePhantazio that we can support. Straight our Fox Nation. Kamala Harris wants us to believe that she is something new. But is she really?
Would you have done something differently than President Biden? There's not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions.
In other words, she
Looking
wants
is always
more
seen, you know.
more open borders, more disastrous foreign policy. Why would anyone vote for more of this? Restoration Act is responsible for the concept of disasters.
Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere before trying this trick. It's called Friday Flames, and it's the only way to get 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra or 20 milligram generic Cialis delivered for just $7. Let me show you. First, scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com. Then, you select if you need generic Viagra or Cialis. The quantity you need, I'll pick 9, and the dosage. I'll pick 100 milligram, thank you very much. And then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deal, and boom. Look at that. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7. 9 tablets of 20 milligram Cialis are the same price. The prescription and shipping are free. Scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com and see for yourself.
Cool. We made it.
These gold rings with their silver spoons.
The online store that was just finished has my cleaning info. Think of all the places that can expose you to. LightBlock monitors millions of data points for a day. There's a problem, fix it. Guaranteed. I cannot believe these shorts from Athletics are 80%. Look at the shorts that you story. Now look at the Athletics shorts. So much better. These shorts do it all. They come with a towel loop, zipper pockets to store your keys or your AirPods. Your pocket for your phone, no more dropping your phone and shit. Your anti-stink and moisture wicking. The best part, right now you can get a pair for 80% off as a new VIP member at athletics.com. It's the Democracy 24 like the reporters of Fox News.
It is time now for one more thing, Dana.
Well, Halloween is tomorrow, and there's some kids from Montana that have a pretty good costume in mind for us.
Hello everyone, I am Jessie Hero, along with Jessie Bobby, and Red Smackdown. And for what's that? I am His name away from the president.
you guys. Glad you watched.
Okay, we'll save it here.
Okay, it's time for. All right, Kate Spade and Eminem have collaborated